Hey guys, Mike the Gaming Dad here and welcome back to the channel. In today's video I'm going to be showcasing one of the new paid mods that has been added to the creations page in Skyrim. This mod is a Tale of Blood and Ice, a DLC sized story creation by the modder Darth Vitriol. But before we dive into that, I wanted to give you a quick update on what has been added to creations in the last month or so since my last video, because it's safe to say there has been quite a lot of activity. If you remember back in September, about 6 weeks ago, I did a video called September Update where I showcased 5 new mods that had been added to creations. Since that video there have been 13 new mods totaling 4,100 credits if you were to buy them all. I said in that video that I expected the creation program to start to accelerate now that more creators were being added to the verified program, but even still that took me by surprise by just how many mods have been added. Honestly, I don't have the time or the resource to keep up with that level of activity, but I will showcase what I think is the best of the lot, that is A Tale of Blood and Snow, and I'll quickly update you now on what else has been added. So we have Ancient Civilization Armory for 500 credits, and this is very similar to the Forgotten Armory mod that I showcased last month. It adds 50 new weapons across 5 tiers, and you can see these in the gallery images provided. Personally, I wouldn't really go for mods that just add new weapons and armor in and nothing else. I prefer story and lore and quests and stuff, and you can get better armory mods for free on Nexus to be honest, but that's just my opinion. Next we have Archer's Armaments for 200 credits, which adds 3 new weapon types of bows, each with a special ability. You have the longbows, which ignore 25% of armour, the recurve bows deal 25% more damage on horseback, and the shortcuts inflict extra sneak damage. There are also 3 different versions of these bows as well, so 9 in total, and you can chant them as well without losing the special ability. Each bow is craftable at a forge as well, providing you have the correct smithing perk, and what it says is each bow unlocks after 10 levels of smithing, I think, so starting out at level 10 and then you work your way all the way up to level 90 to unlock the final bow. So yeah, that is one for the sneaky archers. Only 200 credits, so it's a little bit less, a little bit cheaper than the armory mod, so that might be more appealing for you, but it does just obviously add in new bows and nothing else. Then we have Bazalth's Workshop for 200 credits, and this mod is effectively another player home mod but with a twist, because this mod gives you the ability to forge your own Dwemer automatons which you can use as followers, and there are 3 in total which you can craft: a spider, a sphere and a ballista. And the home is located northwest of Whiterun apparently. It does have a short quest once you arrive which needs completing before you can enter. It does say in the description though that this mod doesn't support marriage or adoption unfortunately, so you can't send a family here, which I always think is a big shame. I think if you're going to do a new player home, that's obviously such an important aspect for a lot of people, me included, so if it's a player home where you can only have yourself there, that it kind of defeats the object a little bit for me. But if that doesn't bother you too much, then yeah, this one is available for 200 credits, and that just shows where the location is there, so you can see it's kind of like pretty much east from Rorikstead and directly south from where Morthal is. Next up we have the Fortress of Ice for 100 credits, the cheapest mod in this list, and this one adds a new location from the original Elder Scrolls game Arena. Located southwest of Winterhold, this dungeon adds in 2 new boss fights, the Bandit King and the Half Giant, and you can get a new weapon and gloves apparently for defeating these. The mod is hooked into the Radiant system as well, meaning once you've completed this you could be sent back here to complete the mission again or be sent on a fetch quest. So that there shows where the Fortress of Ice location is, where it can be found. That is pretty much directly south of Winterhold, isn't it? Next is another new player home, and short quest line, the Northern Woods Treehouse, which is available for 200 credits. This mod adds a new area which needs to be accessed via a carriage near Crag's Lane Cavern. If you aren't sure where that is, it's between Windhelm and Riften, so like right in the far east. It does have a map marker though, apparently, so you shouldn't miss it. Once in the Northern Woods, there is the home for you to claim as your own, and then there's also a nearby village with NPCs that you can trade with, like a farmer, blacksmith, and a enchanter. The town leader also needs your help investigating a mysterious disappearance and uncovering the darkness that is looming over the village. So yeah, the quest in that one doesn't sound... It sounds like it might be quite interesting. So for 200 credits, that one doesn't actually sound too bad. There, and you can see there, that's where the map marker is. So in this list, I think that's probably one of maybe two more that I might be interested in downloading. Next we have the Secrets of Rakund for 200 credits, and this is a dungeon mod which consists of a 3-cell vanilla-esque dwarven dungeon with a unique war axe as a reward. To find this dungeon, you need to head to the area around Dark Light Tower in the Rift and look for a new location called the Ruins of Rakund. So yeah, if exploring Dwemer dungeons is your kind of thing, this might be up for you. It does seem very vanilla friendly, this, so I imagine this is probably one that will appear on the PlayStation Store. Obviously the downside of a lot of these new mods is if they use anything that is a new asset, then Sony doesn't allow new assets on its platform, so that rules out quite a few of these mods, unfortunately. But this one does sound like it might be PlayStation friendly. Sword of Spirit is another quest mod, also available for 200 credits, and to begin this mod you need to purchase a book entitled Sword of Spirit Verse 1 from Farengar, which you can see there. Once you have that, if you read it, it'll begin the quest, and then this will send you on a treasure hunt / puzzle solving quest where you need to solve riddles in different locations in order to find new verses, which will then show you where you need to go next. And then at the end of the quest you are rewarded with a new enchanted sword. It does look like it uses the base iron sword, and then that's like the base ghost blade, I think, as well. So again, I don't know, this one might be another one that could be PlayStation friendly, but yeah, I can't confirm that because I am not a Sony player, unfortunately. So the Hidden is slightly more expensive at 400 credits, but what you get with this one is a new medium-sized dungeon called Sparrow's Cave, located near Dustman's Cairn. You also get 2 new small quests and 2 miscellaneous quests as well. And finally a small player house with a cellar once you complete the quests. So this is more of an all-in-one, I guess, probably reflected in the 400 credit cost. The story of this one is the Sparrow's Cave was once occupied by a family that lived happily, living day by day underground. That is until one day when, one by one, the family were either killed or went missing, unknowing that there was something lurking in the cave with them. So yeah, that one, I guess there's probably... I'll include this one as well. This one is probably another one that I would be interested in, only because you get quest detail as well with it. So, and you know, I do kind of enjoy that sort of thing. So, the home does seem quite basic, but I guess it's vanilla, lore friendly. Looks a lot like a lot of the homes that you kind of see around the towns and stuff. So, yeah, that mod doesn't sound too bad actually. The next one in the list is the Lost Doomstone for 400 credits, and what this one does is expand on the standing stones within Skyrim. You may recall that there are 13 of those in vanilla Skyrim, and what this mod does is add a 14th stone in. So you embark on a new quest to discover this ancient and forgotten 14th stone. and it apparently channels the power of all of Skyrim's standing stones. Now I don't know if that means you get all 13 powers at once or not, but it does seem like that would be the case. So to begin this quest, you need to discover all 13 original locations. If you have already discovered them, if you just go to one of the current locations, the quest will start. So yeah, so that is the Lost Doomstone. Next we have the Vampire Extension Framework for 200 credits. Now when you exit the Helgen Cave at the beginning of the game, you are presented with a screen that looks a little bit like this, aren't you? So this is normally where you turn on the survival mode. So it looks like the Vampire Extension Framework gives you a similar option here. So you can either turn on the standard Vampire Extension or the hardcore Vampire Extension. And what this mod does is it includes a lot of new features around vampirism to improve gameplay, new mechanics and things, probably stuff to try and make it feel a little bit more believable and more in tune with the game, I guess. So the hardcore Vampire Extension, I assume, just includes a lot more features and is probably a lot more difficult if you are playing as a non-vampire. So what does this actually include then? So firstly, the mod changes vampirism from sanguinaire vampiris to a new disease called porphyria, and it includes changes like new feeding options, and turning victims into thralls. So apparently almost any NPC that isn't essential, already a vampire or a child, can now be turned into your thrall, and then you can essentially have them as a follower, get them to carry your things, even marry them apparently. So yeah, that's quite a big change, that. NPC vampires now will also change into bats and move as a swarm of bats, and they attack a lot faster than human NPCs. Apparently it's a noticeable difference, so yeah, I guess that's probably a little bit more, feels a little bit more believable, I guess. You can now apparently encounter vampire lords in the wild as well. That's something that never used to happen really in the Dawnguard DLC. You've obviously got them at Castle Volkihar, but you never really saw them out and about, so that's been amended. And vampires that have also infiltrated the cities and towns now will blend in a lot more. So yeah, normally you had like Sybil Stentor, for example. It was very obvious she was a vampire. Things like that have been changed, so that's more of like a quality of life update, I would call it. Hurt as well there, you can see looks decidedly more human as well. What it also includes is vampire town attacks. Now, these did used to be included in the game, and then I think they were patched out. So this reintroduces vampire town attacks, and it makes them much more frequent, especially at night, until you complete the Dawnguard DLC. So yeah, it's just an expansion of vampire gameplay, I guess you could call it. So it is also Sky UI compatible, I think, this mod. So what you can basically do is you can go in and you can switch on and off certain things you want. So if there's a specific gameplay mechanic that you don't like, then if you have mods like that, management mods, then you can pick and choose which you want to have switched on and switched off. So yeah, that doesn't seem like quite a bad mod really for 200 credits. Almost at the end now, so next up we have Winter Ledge Manor for 300 credits, and there are a lot of home mods in this list. I think this may be the fourth one already. What this one does is adds a new house on the coast near Solitude. So to access this home, you need to travel near Shadowgreen Cavern northwest of Solitude, and then you'll see the new island from there. Once you are on the island, the key to get inside is located somewhere outside. So yeah, you need to find that, and then that will allow you to enter. And then, like a lot of the player homes, it contains all of the amenities and things you could want. So it does seem like quite a large living space as well, although I'm not a huge fan of the interior, if I'm honest. It seems almost too large for what they've added in. It needs a lot more detail, unless that isn't added in the images here and you can craft that yourself. But yeah, feels relatively empty to me. It's not like a Eleonora home, for example, that's much more filled in and cozy. And last but not least is another new home mod, number 5 in this list, I think. And this is Yorgrim Hall and is available for 200 credits. So this mod is a Dwemer themed home located in the mountains near Windhelm. To obtain this home, what you need to do is find a note near the front gate of the lift, which will apparently direct you to a new voiced NPC named Macard. That's interesting, actually, a new voiced NPC. What I do like about this home is it does specify in the description that it is spouse and adoption friendly, meaning you can bring your family here. And you can also hire a steward as well, which will then in turn allow you to hire a bard and also a carriage that will stop outside, and other carriages around Skyrim can also be asked to stop here as well. Also, like the Hearthfire DLCs, once you own the home, you need to craft the interior at a workbench, it says, so you don't just get the whole thing completed, which I kind of like, really, that there's a process to it. I didn't mind the Hearthfire homes for that you had to sort of craft them yourself, so yeah, there we go. Quite a lot to go at there. Personally, I think there is a lot that can be bypassed in that list. We've got 5 new homes, but the one that interests me the most of those is this one, Yorgrim Hall, partly because the author has actually done all the script work in the background for you, so you can make use of stewards, carriages, bring your spouse and your children there, for example. So I'd avoid the mods that just add in new armour and weapons. And the other 2 that probably interest me the most are, I would say, probably the Hidden, I think, is one of them. Only because that includes a new storyline, new quests, new locations, and a new home. So that's a bit more of an all-in-one. And the other one, which I said, I think is quite good. I think it was the Northern Woods Treehouse, wasn't it? Because I think the quest with that one did actually sound okay. So this one here. Yeah, help the town leader investigate a mysterious disappearance and uncover what darkness is hiding in this village. So, I don't know, they could be playing it up. It might not be that great, but yeah, I think those 3 are probably the 3 out of anything in this list, other than the one I'm going to show today, that I probably would look at. Everything else I'm going to bypass for sure. So that leads me on to what this video is going to be about, a tale of blood and snow. So what is the description for this? Decide the future of Skyrim's vampires in this DLC-sized story creation. Lead the Quora or Kronvanger clans to victory over their rivals as a vampire, or stay mortal and help the Vigilants of Stendarr purge Skyrim of both clans. So that's really interesting here, because you've got 3 options with how you can play this. For millennia, the vampire clans of the Old Holds have been led by the venerable Kronvanger clan, but as the 4th era enters its 3rd century, the Kronvanger find themselves challenged by the Quora clan of Morrowind, who seek to establish themselves as a new power in Skyrim. Now, the conflict between the 2 clans has spread to engulf all of Skyrim, and it will come down to a single newcomer to decide the fate of Skyrim's vampires, you. Will you join the Kronvanger, the Quora, or will you help the Vigilants of Stendarr see both clans destroyed? This DLC-sized creation adds a fully voiced storyline with over 3,000 lines of dialogue, wow. 10 new dungeons, dozens of new quests, new armour and jewellery, new weapons, and exciting new magical effects in the form of never-before-seen spells, perks, and item enchantments that will change how you play all of Skyrim. So this mod sounds... it's very much on a level of the Bard's College. It's that sort of... it is, yeah, it's DLC sized, I think, based on what I've just read now. I don't think it's... I don't think Darth Vitriol is playing it up, if that's how big it is. Pick your allegiance and guide your chosen faction to victory. The main quest can be started by sleeping after becoming a vampire, all routes, or speaking to Berserk shagged at Stendarr's beacon once the Hall of the Vigilant is destroyed, and that's for the Vigilant route only. The following provides more detailed information on the content within this creation and includes spoilers. Alright, so I'll read some of this, but I'll probably try and avoid the spoilers. So, new locations, we've got Kronvanger Hall, a large Nord ruin located within Kronvanger Cave, serves as the headquarters of the Kronvanger clan. We've got Quora Lair, a Dwemer ruin within Pinemoon Cave that has been claimed by the Quora clan as their new headquarters. We've got Stendarr's Watch, the headquarters of Sirta's Vigilance, located within Stendarr's Beacon. Ice Blood Barrow, a frozen crypt below Broken Fang Cave, unlocked as part of the main quest of A Tale of Blood and Snow. Lower Solitude Catacombs, an ancient network of tombs dating back to the Second Era, located within the Solitude Hall of the Dead, unlocked as part of the main quest. Stone Garden Overlook, a Dwemer ruin deep within Pinemoon Cave, accessed via the Quora Lair, unlocked through quest progression. Kronvanger Temple, the deepest parts of Kronvanger Hall are unknown even to the members of the clan. What could have stirred the ancient spiders from their slumber? Unlocked through quest progression. Varstead Caves, a vampire lair located on Solstheim near Falbathars. Bjorn, a frozen cave located on Solstheim near the Temple of Mirak, opening into the depths of the Friss Pit. Reachwind Depths, a sprawling Dwemer ruin once inhabited by the Lothid clan of vampires, located near Reachwind Eyrie and provides access to Blackreach without requiring completion of discerning the transmundane. Okay. Midnight Barrow, a sprawling barrow that has long been claimed by Blackreach, now overrun with Falmer and their allies. Within the depths of Midnight Barrow is the Undergrove, a strangely lush realm in the deepest parts of Blackreach. That's interesting. Lightless Hollow. In the darkest corners of Blackreach, a rogue mage has performed forbidden rituals, warping reality and allowing the void to seep in. What secrets await within? And finally, Storm Caller Cave, a vast cavern between Stonehills and Dawnstar that once served as headquarters for a Vermina cult. The cult has long since been driven out, but something new has claimed the ancient temple for itself. Interesting. So, yeah, and then you get information on how to play this particular mod. And then, yeah, lots of things like who's worked on it. Lots of people, it seems like, have done voiceover for this. So, yeah, this does seem like a really, really interesting mod. A lot of work has gone into creating this. So, yeah, that is quite significant. So, let's just have a look at some of the gallery images then. So this must be the Kronvanger clan. Oh gosh, look at that. It's like something out of Star Wars, that helmet. This must be one of the new areas within Blackreach. He's here. That's one of the spider crypts. See what looks like a giant frostbite spider in the distance there. Yeah, so this mod seems significant. I think for this video, what I'm going to do is... Sorry, yeah, this one's 1,000 credits, so yeah, it's the same price as the Bard's College, so... yeah, significant investment, but you're getting a lot for it, so... I think what I'm going to do is, for this particular playthrough, I might start with the Vigilance. I've done a lot of vampire playthroughs, but I've not actually ever played any mods where you can do more with the Vigilance or that expand on the Vigilance. In the base vanilla game, they are just quite a weak and feeble group, aren't they? So it'd be interesting to actually play with them. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to play as the Vigilants and going to try and remove both clans and the threat of them from Skyrim. So yeah, let's dive straight in. Okay, here we are. So this save is above the requirement for the Hall of the Vigilant to be destroyed. I think it's about level 7 or level 8 that gets burned down. So we will just go over there just to make sure. Yeah, here we are, Hall of the Vigilant. So this actually happens quite early on. It's very easy to miss this location because it happens so early. But yeah, if you do come here like at the very, very start or before you hit sort of like, yeah, level 7 or 8, you will see this place intact, but then it won't, after that point it is just a burning wreck. So it says what we need to do now to start this mod on the side of the Vigilant. We need to head to Stendarr's beacon, which is somewhere down here. I may not have been there. It doesn't look like I have been there. I think it's around here. So we'll just go look for that.
I remember Cuthurst trying to rob me on the road once. When I drew Grimsever, I think the poor man soiled his armor.
Yeah, it's going to be down here. So let's head south, and we should see it appear on our map. I need to go around this bigger rock face. Ah, there it is on the map now. I think it's that beacon. Everything's out. Wolves, now a spider. What else are we going to encounter on our journey uphill? Oh great, we've got a bear as well. Right, let's just deal with that. Gone. If you are wondering, because I know it probably will come up, that weapon that I'm holding there is another of the Creations paid mods. So I chose to use this because I thought it would be good, seeing as we are siding with the Vigilants, to use this armor set and this weapon, because it always reminds me of a sort of like Paladin style build. I actually did a video on this, an updated Paladin. I'll just show you what it is. So it's this weapon here, Oriel's Light. And then the armor set is this one here. So you get the Initiate's Bulwark, Initiate's Halation, and then we've got the Imposition, the Stride, and then the Surety. So you'll recognise it's the Ancient Falmer set. So this set is actually from the video that you can just see on the screen now, Echoes of the Veil. One of the best creations that's been released so far in the 10 months. That has, it's been about 10 months I think since Creations first was rebranded as such. So what that mod does is it opens up the echo the Forgotten Vale from pretty much the beginning of the game. So rather than it being locked behind the end of the Dawnguard questline, you can enter it as soon as you start a new save, really. And the whole area is about 50% bigger than it is in the normal game. I mean, it's a huge area anyway, one of my favourite areas in the game. But yeah, there's a lot of new areas and new stuff to find. So I do also have a video on where to find the 5 pieces of the armour and the weapon as well, which is on screen now in case you are interested. But yeah, thought I'd best just tell you that because I know it'll probably come up in the comments around what weapon am I actually using. But I do think it'd be quite cool for this playthrough, seeing as we are siding with the Vigilants. Right, here we are. Stendarr's Beacon. What have we got here?
The suffering the Daedra cause will not go unpunished.
Oh, they're wearing like I think they're wearing the... Is it the Vigilance armor sets? Who are you?
The mercy
You're the
of
Vigilant.
Stendarr does not extend to Daedra worshippers.
Walk always in the light.
Ah, here you are. Bazzer grow shagged.
The mercy of Stendarr be with you. We are on a pilgrimage.
What is this place?
This is Stendarr's Beacon. From here, we send vigilants across Skyrim, hunting Daedra, vampires, and other monsters that seek to harm the innocent.
How are the Vigilants dealing with the vampire threat?
After the attack on the Hall of the Vigilant, the vampires are our top priority. Right now, Kira Theater is gathering information on the clans. Once we know what they're plotting, we can put a stop to it. Actually, we sent a scout to Kromvanger Cave the other day, but they never reported back.
Find the missing Vigilant in Kromvanger Cave. Here we go. It's nice to get a mod that has got new dialogue in it. I know it said that this has got 3,000 lines, but I always enjoy playing mods where the dialogue has been done. That was my main criticism of a lot of the Anniversary Edition content. Like, some of it was good, but it was always, when you talk to someone, it'd be like, right, read this note, or yeah, it's all in this note, rather than just, you know, like having a conversation with you. You just get handed a piece of paper, and it just breaks the immersion. Kromvanger, if I remember, is the spider cave that is located, yeah, here. So let's go over to that. That's a nice view. Great camera angle. Come on, Miel. I like how whatever was in this cave down this mammoth. It's like, yeah, that is that's a surefire sign. You probably don't want to go in here. It's an interesting weapon, this. Although it looks like a, well, it's just basically just a reskin of a glass mace, isn't it? I've just dropped it. But it's, obviously, you hold it, fire it like you would a mace, like no, not a mace, like a staff. Caught me by surprise then, that spider. Ah, here we are. Oh, good lord. Forgot there was an enormous spider in here.
What are you doing? Watch it!
Sorry, Mjol.
My mother was a strong woman. She's the
Right,
one
what do
who
we have
instructed
here?
me on my sword fighting techniques.
Oh gosh.
Can you imagine?
These are the new... Yeah, this is one of the new vampire clans, the Kronvanger. Oh, that's another mod. That's another creations mod I've got installed. Ancient Armory or something like that, I think. Not worth getting, I think, in my opinion. I covered that in my September update. But yeah, this is one of the new robe sets. Looks like it's got a... I noticed this on the pictures, but it's almost got like spider legs coming out the back. You see that? That is freaky. The cowl's got these like weird fangs. Vigilant of Stendarr. Scout report. Keep assert... I can't read that because of the text in front of it. Keep asserter. My investigation has uncovered disturbing news. The feuding Quora and Kronvanger vampire clans are both massing their forces in preparation for some large action, and I fear the innocents of Skyrim will be caught in the middle. I know our numbers at Stendarr's Beacon are low, but we must do whatever we can to stop this before it is too late. Where do we need to go now? Join the Vigilants of Stendarr back at Stendarr's Beacon. Fine. I think I'm going the wrong way here, aren't I? Yeah, we need to go out.
Wherever the Daedra hide, the Vigil of Stendarr will cast them into the light.
The mercy of Stendarr be with you. You're on a pilgrimage.
I want to join the Vigilants.
Friend, you have no idea how perfect your timing is. You'll want to talk to Sirta. She's the keeper of this outpost.
It's exhilarating.
Here,
Perhaps it's because of my
I'll
Lord
unlock the
blood,
door
but
for
there's
you.
something about it that
Tricky
makes me
little
feel alive.
enchantment.
Strange how it just went straight to I want to join.
Do you need something?
Oh, we got another named NPC here, Raylin Bellet.
Do you need something?
Not got any conversation with her yet. Vidkun Fangbreaker.
Friend, how can Vidkun assist?
Oh, nice.
Greetings, friend. How can Vidkun assist?
Maybe all this will unlock once we've spoken to the
There once was a
leader.
hero named Ragnar the Red.
A lot of dossiers here and stuff to read.
Happened and then he was dead.
Coda flower, that must be maybe a new ingredient.
Haven't seen you here before. What are you doing here?
Who are you, De
I
Gale?
really
Haven't seen you here
miss
before.
traveling like this.
What are you doing
Walking
here?
the breadth of Skyrim
So know that none of the
always
other
filled my heart
NPCs have
with
got any
excitement.
conversation yet. Let's just have a look around. Cooked boar meat. Huh. Are you new? Did say there was going to be a lot of new items, so I'll have a look around. That might be new, I don't actually know. Cooked boar meat. We'll eat it anyway. Let's have a look at this. Coda flower. Should we eat it, see what its first ingredient is? First effect. Damage health. I don't really want to pick these up in case they're relevant to a quest and end up breaking it, so let's just talk
Haven't seen you here
to...
before. What are you doing here?
Let's talk to the leader. Sirta.
Greetings, pilgrim. I am Sirta Antabelis, keeper of Stendarr's beacon. How can I assist?
I'd like to join the Vigilants. I bring word of vampiric activity.
Oh, well, new blades are always welcome. Tell me about these vampires.
I found a report from a fallen Vigilant about the Quora and Kronvanger clans.
The Quora and the Kronvanger. Yes, I know of them. They're two of the most dangerous vampire clans in Skyrim. The Kronvanger are an ancient clan. They're responsible for countless vampire attacks in the eastern holds of Skyrim. Along with the Volkihar, the Kronvanger have historically been among the most powerful clans in Skyrim. The Quora are relative newcomers, but that just makes them more dangerous. They arrived from Vardenfell in the aftermath of the Red Year. They're infamous for their brutality. Most vampires work through stealth and magic, but the Quora prefer direct violence. In a way, we're fortunate that the two clans are feuding. If either were to gain the upper hand, all of Skyrim would be in danger.
Shouldn't the Vigilants be fighting them?
We are, as best we can. Our numbers are small, and the Church of Stendarr only provides so much funding. It limits what we can do. But you've joined us now. That's one more member to join the fight. Speaking of, you should introduce yourself to the others. I'll explain how we've been fighting the vampires after that.
Here we go, right, speak to De Gale, speak to Raylin Bellet,
Introduce yourself to the
speak
others.
to
I'll explain
Vidkun
more afterward.
Fangbreaker, speak to the other Vigilants, not of 3.
Haven't seen you here before. What are you doing here?
I'm glad to be part of the Vigil.
Why? Nothing fun about fighting monsters.
We do this because it's needed, not for fun. Less your Vidkun.
Name's De Gale. I'll learn yours once I think you're likely to
When the
survive.
weather permitted, Aaron and I would often walk the rifts far.
Hey, why do you join the Vigilants?
So beautiful.
There's a clan of vampires in Valenwood, the Telboth. They target children, take their place. They act like part of the family until everyone's guard is down, then strike. My little sister was one of their victims. They replaced her and went after us. I was the only survivor.
Ah, he's grim, wow. I'm sorry.
I'm not looking for pity. You asked, I answered. All that matters to me is that no other families can fall victim.
What should I know about vampires?
Every clan is different. There's countless strains of the vampirism disease, and each strain has different abilities. Treat every vampire as a unique monster. That way, you'll never be caught off guard.
What do you think about the Vigilants?
We're the last line of defense between the Daedra and the innocents of Tamriel. Not that the rest of Tamriel seems to realize that. We have to rely on funding from the Church of Stendarr because none of the Jarls here want to donate anything to us. Stendarr protect you.
Who else have we got? Everyone's asleep now.
Do you need something?
Are you alright? You sound like a little field mouse.
Oh, pardon me. I'm afraid I'm a bit jumpy. My team and I were ambushed by vampires on our last patrol. They were Kravanga, hiding in the shadows and striking when our backs were turned. I was lucky to make it out alive, but my comrades didn't. You're a warrior, right? I'm counting on you to help me avenge them.
She needs to pull herself together. It's gonna be no good if she wets herself out there. See that woman over there, Miol? She'll take care of you. She's a real Nord. Tell me about yourself.
There's not much to tell, really. I'm a scholar. I study medicine and how to use the healing arts to fight Daedric influence. My goal is to one day invent a potion that can cure Daedric influences, forcibly returning vampires and werewolves back to their true forms. I haven't made any progress, though.
Oh, so you've achieved nothing. What do you know about vampires?
Well, I know Stendarr's teachings tell us to be ruthless when dealing with abominations. But, well, truth be told, there is precedent for benign vampires. We have records of vampires who feed only on condemned criminals. Or volunteers. Of course, such vampires are a tiny minority. The vast majority not only target innocents, they take pleasure in it. Still, I hope none of the vampires we face are among those benign ones.
Is Seata a good leader?
She's a wonderful keeper. Without her, Stendarr's beacon would have been decommissioned years ago. Her devotion to spreading Stendarr's mercy is truly admirable. Don't let her youth fool you. Seata is a worthy leader.
Okay, right, let's see what she's got for sale.
Healing potions, ingredients, some spell tomes. I hope some of them are useful.
One potion. And it looks like she's got a new spell though. Blinding Eclipse. Improves blocking by 15% for 60 seconds. Blocked attacks inflict sun damage to undead attackers. That's an interesting spell. It's strange that it's alteration though. When it's got the restoration tome front, sorry. So I don't actually think I'll be able to use that because I don't think I've got any alteration ability on this save. Let's just have a look. No, I've not really used alteration. We'll buy it. I may have to do some creativeness in order just to showcase what that looks like.
I hope some of them are useful.
I'm also going to buy fast healing. while we are here. Get healing hands as well.
Stay.
Got a load of spell tomes here, it looks like.
Vigilant.
Right, last person, Vidkun. He looks cold.
Greetings, friend. How can Vidkun assist?
Pleased to meet you, Vidkun. I've just joined the Vigilants.
It is good to have more warriors among us. Skyrim is filled with monsters, and we need all the blades we can get if we're to face them. I am Vidkun Fangbreaker. It is my mission to hunt the brutal Quora wherever they appear. I hope we will hunt together.
Why did you join the Vigilants?
I've always relished the hunt. Chasing a dangerous beast through the wilds, matching my strength against the beasts. And what greater glory is there than to hunt abominations? The foul beasts think mortals are their prey. I show them how wrong they are.
What do you know about vampires?
Twisted beasts. Their existence is a foul parody of mortal life. Their mere existence spreads Molag Baal's influence. We must hunt them down wherever they hide.
Why do they call you Fangbreaker?
Because that is how I hunt. I make myself look vulnerable, unarmored. But in truth, I have cast a silverflesh spell on myself. When a vampire comes to bite me, their fangs shatter against my skin.
How did you invent such a unique style?
I was hunting in the wilds, pursuing a saber cat. It was a bloody battle. After the hunt, I stopped to wash myself in a hot spring when a witch stole my clothes. I chased after her with nothing but a silverflesh spell to ward against the cold. The chase led me to a vampire cave where I found their fangs could not penetrate the spell. The entire clan fell to my fists that day. Never did find my clothes though.
What a story. Right, let's go talk to Jitters again.
Need something?
Is that everyone?
Well, there's Bazur, but you already met him. I'm afraid we're a rather small group. Even the rest of the Vigil think our crusade is futile, that we should hunt Daedra instead of vampires. I'm glad you understand the danger posed by the vampire clans. We'll need your help before long. You see, I think the vampires are preparing for something. They've been more active than usual. I've been doing my best to investigate, but I've not found anything yet. For now, see if you can help the others. They're all working to weaken the vampires in their own ways. Vidkun focuses his hunts mostly on the Quora, and De Gale focuses mainly on the Kronvanger. Raylan handles other requests for aid. I have some assignments as well, come to think of it.
Okay, so we can speak to different members and get assignments. So let's start off with you, De Gale.
Yes?
How can I assist?
Scouts reported some Kronvanger lurking around an old crypt. Whatever they're up to in there, it can't be good.
No problem, I'll clear them out.
Vampires love skulking around those old crypts. It's a fitting resting place.
Here we go, spiders in the shadows. Kill the Kronvanger vampire Ingol Barrow. I wonder if these work a bit like a Radiant quest, where you get just a random location. Ingol Barrow is... Where's Ingol Barrow? I think Ingol Barrow's quite far away, isn't it? Where is it? Oh yeah, it's over here by Windhelm. That's it. Right, here we are outside Ingall Barrow, and I have improved my alteration skill enough that we should be able to use Blinding Eclipse now as well. So it says improves blocking by 15% for 60 seconds, so I assume we're going to have to use a shield for this, but we will use this spell, and then we will see what it does when we are inside. I thought earlier as well that the big dude mentioned about using the silver... What is this? He mentioned about using a silver skin, didn't he, or something? Silver flesh. I'm wondering if that's a new spell as well that we're going to get later. Right, the old puzzles. What's this one going to be? Don't actually remember what this one is. Is it hidden behind? Where's the clues? Dead Scholar. Notes on Ingall Barrow. Man in his throne, should he be whale in the sea. Eagle in sun sky. So should he be eagle in sun sky. So should he be snake in the weed. So should he be sorrow for the sea of ghosts. Took Ingall, prize brother of sail from Aemar's fleet, and none on land, nor sky, nor sea would ever again be as should. Fascinating, these ancient odds. I wonder what other secrets are hidden here. Surely there can't be harm in trying to go a little further, and there is a lever here which must open the gate beyond. Well, you did not manage to find your way out, did you? Man in his throne, so should he be whale in the sea. So should he be eagle in the sky, sun sky, so should he be snake in the weed. That doesn't really tell us what's what. Man in his throne. So is that the sky, maybe? Eagle in the sky. Was it snake in the grass? And then this one looks wet, so maybe this one's whale in the sea. Is that right? Where's the lever? Ah, here. Hey, there we go. We worked it out. Which way is it, I wonder? Ah, that's a dead end. It must be this way.
My father wanted me to follow in his footsteps as a hunter, but I set my aspirations a bit higher. He never complained. I miss him.
Right, here we go.
Where are you?
See if we can block. Me all move. There we go. Ah, yes. It did work. Go on, hit me. Hit me again. Oh, me all's killed her. Oh well, we got a very, very brief like she sort of lit up, didn't she? We'll try it again next time. What have we got here? Crude longsword. That is... Oh, that's from that mod again. The ancient armors or whatever it's called. Right, let's return this, report back with this quest, and then we'll pick another one.
You bothering me for a reason?
The mission is complete.
Good enough? Ready for more?
Happened and then he was dead.
1500 gold and a glass shield.
There. It's exhilarating. Perhaps it...
Let's complete another one.
Because of my Nord blood, but there's something about it that makes
See what
me feel
Vidkun's
alive.
got to do. Do you have any work for me?
The Quora clan's trying to expand its territory. Let's put a stop to that.
Sounds like good plan. Let's crush them.
I like your passion for the hunt, my friend. May Stendarr protect you in your battles.
Bloodied brutes. Kill the Quora agent at Mars Eye Pond.
Wherever the Daedra hide, the Vigil of Stendarr will cast them into the light.
I'm going to get you to wait
I'm
here,
itching for a fight.
Miol, because I want to do this one on my own and see what, see if we can get a better, a better example of what this spell actually does.
Certainly. Be careful.
She might end up going home, but oh well, if she does. I know I heard something. You have contracted sanguinaire vampiris. We don't have enough magicka for that, right? There we go. Yeah, you can kind of see them lighting up, can't you? Alright, let's stop that. We get an absolute kick in. Try and get it down to just one. Here we go.
I'll make this hard. For the Quora.
Yeah, there you go. You can kind of see them light up, can't you? That's the sun damage. I like these though. Quora robes, clan robes. Heavy Quora boots. They're almost dwarven in shape, aren't they? Heavy Quora gauntlets. And this strange bone mold helmet. Smuggler's Journal. What's this? This war isn't as good for business as I thought it would be. Sure, the pay is good, but the runs are harder with all the extra soldiers on the roads, and finding jobs that are worth the risk is difficult. Like our current job, a guy hires us to move a bunch of crates with a few questions asked, so we get the goods here and I take a look in the boxes just to know what I've gotten myself into and what do I find. Bodies, that bastard has me moving bodies. Well, I strip them of their jewels and gold, so the joke's on him. Yeah, I don't think this is all already here, isn't it? This isn't new. I don't think. Quora Elite. Right, let's get back so we can do the third quest. Miol, thank you for waiting.
So what's the plan? I'm ready. Let's go.
Try not to set anything on fire.
I've completed my task, Vidkun.
Oh, tales of your valor surely echo throughout Sovngarde, my friend. You've more than earned your pay.
1500 gold and iron war axe. I wonder if we can sell that. Who was it that sell? It was you, wasn't it, Raylan Ballet?
Yes?
What have you got for sale?
Various magical goods. Let me know if you want any.
Let's see if we can sell you some stuff. I'm going to buy a load of your potion spells. And hopefully we can yeah, sell you a load of rubbish.
stay
There
vigilant.
we go, that'll do. Let's get all these books read. Do you need help with anything special, or do you have any work for me? I wonder what those do. Let's save actually, and then we can double check, can't we?
Skyrim. What is it?
Do you have any work for me?
Our scouts just sent back a report of a violent werewolf. We need to take it down quickly.
I'll take care of it.
Please be careful. Werewolves are terrifying beasts.
So that starts Bloodthirsty Beast. Let's see what the other one starts, if it's something different.
Yes?
Come on, get up. Do you need help with anything special?
Well, there is something. No, never mind. We have too many other jobs to do right now. Check back once you've done a few more tasks.
Okay, so that we need to do that later.
Clear up our workload a bit.
Okay. Do you have any work for me?
A concerned citizen alerted us to a rampaging
Oh, so it is
Atronach.
different. So these
We
are
need to
like
deal with it before
radiant
it can
quests.
hurt anyone.
I'll go right now.
Good. A Daedric entity running loose? I shudder to imagine the harm it could cause.
From Oblivion. Kill the road Atronach at Broken Helm Hollow. Oh, it's actually right near us, isn't it? Yeah. Broken Helm. It's just down this hill.
Stendarr's mercy be upon you, for the Vigil has none to spare.
What is it?
What is it?
I've accomplished a mission.
I'm glad you're here. There's only so much I can do.
When I was young,
Oh, pull yourself together, woman. Come on.
Expeditions into Morrowind. The cliff
Right,
racers
sir,
made
so
for
we've done 3
excellent.
tasks.
What is it?
I've helped out the others.
Good, good. I hope you continue to do so. As you help the others more, they will likely seek your aid with special tasks as well. And feel free to ask me for additional work. I always have requests for help coming in. But for now, we have a more important matter to deal with. Our scouts have reported back. We have a lead on what has the vampire clans so excited.
Okay. The Bloodfire Amulet. They don't half like sleeping, don't they? I'm going to skip till the morning because I'm fed up of them always lying down. Need them to wake up. Here we go. What did you learn?
The vampires are looking for some sort of artifact called the Bloodfire Amulet. From what I gather, it's supposed to be a symbol of authority amongst vampire clans. They must be hoping to use it to gather allies. They can't be allowed to succeed. We need to get that amulet before the vampires can. From what our scouts overheard, the amulet is hidden somewhere called Iceblood Barrow. One of our scouts managed to steal this key from a vampire agent. We suspect it unlocks the barrow's entrance. I want you and Bazur to hurry there and recover the amulet. The rest of us will strike at the clans and keep them distracted. Stendarr's mercy protect you.
Okay, here we go. Iceblood Barrow. Find the entrance to Iceblood Barrow inside Broken Fang Cave. This is one of the new
Stendarr's
areas,
mercy
isn't
be
it?
upon you, for the Vigil has...
Pathetic spiders. I'll crush you. Volrina. Lucky hit.
Nothing.
I'll make this hard.
Death awaits you. Skyrim belongs to the Nords.
Pathetic spiders. I'll crush you.
I remember Cutpurse trying to rob me on the road once. When I drew Grimsever, I think the poor man soiled his armor.
Is someone over here?
Really do love this weapon. So good. Just drains the enemy's health slowly and you can stack it. Right, here we go. Iceblood Barrow. Recover the Bloodfire Amulet. I was supposed to come here with that other dude, wasn't I? I don't know whether I was supposed to talk to him before and get him to follow us. But we're doing it on our own now. Right, so we can't go that way. So it must be right.
My mother was a strong woman.
Can't get through that because we don't have a key. I wonder if we've missed a key somewhere. It'd be weird that we'd come here and not be able to go any further. We've got a full ebony set here. This door is opened elsewhere. Feel weaker as the sun rises. Oh no, have we contracted sanguinaire vampiris? Oh, it hit me anyway. Lots of dead Draugr. Oh, hello. Oh, this looks a bit ominous. There's a giant door that resembles the door that you go through. I think it's Bleak Falls Barrow. Yeah, it is like the big stone door. Writ of Sealing. Aemar Coldblood, foul vampire, blight upon Skyrim. May your frozen corpse rest here forever. May that accursed amulet, source of your madness, remain frozen in your lifeless grasp. May your name be forgotten, your line ended. May our bodies remain here evermore, a steadfast guard against your evil. Let all who read this be warned. Do not disturb the demon's sleep. Do not seek the gem of vampires.
I've never been a sellsword. Never traded my skills for pay. I've always adventured on my own terms.
So I'd best get a torch out. It's quite dark down here, isn't it? Don't know how easy it'll be to watch when it's uploaded on YouTube. I normally can see it fine, but I know sometimes with the decompression, YouTube compression, sorry, that it sometimes does make it a bit worse. This door is opened elsewhere. How do we get through?
Death awaits you. Just a scratch.
This is strange. Maybe we have to pull these in some sort of correct order. Oh, there's one here as well, right. Okay. Oh. So we've got a whale up there, snake there. Can't see that one. Alright, a chain.
The white takes you.
So it's obviously not right currently. Right, let's have a think. Right, so snake. I don't know which one will correspond to which though. Should we try it just in order, assuming it would go whale, snake, and I'm guessing one is hidden there. Well, you can't really see. I don't know. Let's try that order. So that would be whale first. Clutching at the straws here a little bit. This would be snake. And this one eagle. No, that's not right. Okay.
Really miss travel. This, walking the breadth of Skyrim, has always filled my heart with excitement.
Can't see any clues anywhere. Might just have to trial and error it. Can't see anything immediately that's jumping out at me. Oh, there we go. So that's opened it. So, the order is, and I don't really know why, whale at the front, which is matching that one. Snake, which is matching that one. And then another whale. I can't see another whale anywhere. But we'll, yeah, we'll run with it. I don't know, maybe it's just to do with the sides. This one and this one are both on the left, aren't they? And that's there. Whereas this one here is on that side. That's all I can think of. It's a loose clue. Aemar Coldblood. All the Draugr are attacking him. That's weird. Should we just let them kill each other? Let's see who wins. I'm gonna go with him. Aemar Coldblood. Well, maybe not, you know. Maybe the Draugr are gonna win. Oh, that's an anticlimax. I hope they fix that. Yeah, they need to do something about that. If he's the big boss man. Coldblood Crypt Key, gold, and the Bloodfire Amulet. When equipped by a vampire, defends from the harmful effects of the sun and boosts fire resistance at night. Wow. That is powerful. So you don't need, if you were to download this mod, you don't need blood cursed arrows. You could just come get that.
I can tell. Be cautious.
Delightful. I get to claim the amulet and kill a vigilant too. I smell no mercy for you.
Rothus Dolovas.
Have to do
Not
better
so fast.
than that.
Go on, Mjol. Take him down.
Like the bite of a flea.
Maybe if you side with this this clan, he's one of the named NPCs that you do tasks with. I don't know. Well, we opened one of the things here, didn't we now? This one. How we get through that one? Maybe there's a lever or something that I've missed. Either way, it doesn't really matter now. We need to get out of here, don't we? Well, I've ended up on the other side here. Somehow. Yeah, sorry friend, I think I was supposed to bring you along on that journey.
What is it?
Oh, they're all asleep again. I always come back here at night.
We can't risk letting the vampires get that amulet.
I've recovered the Bloodfire Amulet. What should we do with it?
By the 8. It's beautiful. But it gives off such a hateful aura. The magical power within is obvious. We're fortunate you got to it before the vampires could. But what to do with it? It wouldn't feel safe simply leaving it here. We don't have enough guards if the vampires decide on an organized attack. You proved capable enough in retrieving it. Could I ask you to safeguard it for now? With luck, we'll be able to fully resolve this vampire situation before long. We can deal with safely disposing of the amulet after that. For now, let's continue as we have been. Keep helping the others, and I'll try to gather more information on vampire activities. The feud between the Quora and Kronvanger clans may prove to be a blessing. If we agitate them enough, they may end up wiping each other out.
Interesting, okay. We got 750 gold and a few magical items, and we've got more quests for the Vigilants to complete now. I wonder if these are going to be the similar ones to before. Should we see which one she's got?
When I was young,
Do you have any missions for me?
on hunting expeditions.
One of the vilest behaviors of vampires is their taking of cattle, enthralled citizens they use for food. I want to see these poor souls rescued.
I'll head out right away.
It's up to us to keep the people of Skyrim safe.
Okay, suffering servants. Rescue the vampire's captive from mouldering ruins and optional kill the leader of the Kronvanger outpost.
Wherever the Daedra hide, the Vigil of Stendarr will cast them into the light.
Where's this one sending me? Okay, to an area near Rorikstead. We're gonna have to travel there, aren't we, on foot? Because I've not actually, weirdly, I've not been to anywhere around this part of the map. So what I'm gonna do quickly is I'm just gonna go sell some stuff in Whiterun, and then we'll carry on.
I finally found you. I want to join the College of Winterhold, but I need help with my wards. Can you teach me?
Oh, you're just one of the random events, aren't you?
Really? Great.
I've seen
okay,
enough death
so
to last
first,
3
you
lifetimes.
raise your ward, and I'll
Yet
throw a little
I
spell.
never tire
that
of
way
a
I can
good
see
fight.
the right way to do things.
Would
Get
you
your
make
ward
that?
ready. Come on. Great.
You're not supposed to play
Now I'm
with
going to
fire.
cast some spells at you. Keep your ward up so I can study it. Great. I think I see what I was doing wrong. All right, that should do it. I think I'm ready to try the college again. Thanks.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire
No problem.
hunters or something. Old. They're rifting. Might consider joining up myself.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Everything. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Don't think I can sell you anything else.
Do come back.
That's not a problem, that'll do. Just freed up some inventory space at least. Right, let's carry on with our journey. Oh no. It is the damn Mirak cultists. going on here? Vampire's Thrall's just attacking you. I don't want to kill you, but with the splash effect from this, so I'm going to quickly equip my sword. Hello there. This Thrall has been given directions to a Vigil safe house. Okay.
What's happening?
You need to get out of here, my friend. Oh no, he's stuck. Go on, move.
Vampires, an unclean lot. It will be a pleasure to clear this place.
Let's assume he's going to know how to escape. He's got himself stuck.
The suffering the Daedra cause will not go unpunished.
What is it?
I've completed my task.
The labor may seem endless, but just remember the innocents you're helping.
I've never been a sellsword. Never traded my skills for
Should we see if we can pick up 2 at once?
I've always
Yes?
Decay. Yes?
Do you have any work for me?
Several travelers have reported being attacked by a werewolf. We need to find it and deal with it before anyone else is hurt.
No problem.
Please be careful. Werewolves are terrifying beasts.
Need something? Our scout spotted some Quora looking around a dwarven ruin. Fight brutality with brutality is the only language these beasts understand. Need something?
Need something?
Yes? Scouts reported some Kromvanger lurking around an old vampire's love, skulking around those old crypts. It's a fitting resting place.
Yeah, so you can start them all and just pick and choose as you please.
Walk always in the light, or we will drag you to it.
Right, so we've got Shriekwind Bastion. Kill the can't get my words out. Kronvanger Vampire. We've got kill the Quora Explorer at Reachwind Depths. And Werewolf at Shrouded Grove. You weren't too bad.
Think you can take me?
I think my only criticism of these would be that they do feel quite, because they've got the feel of a Radiant quest, they do feel quite repetitive. You know, it's not like story driven, it's go to X and do X. I always think if something feels repetitive, to me at least, it kind of ruins replayability a little bit, because it just becomes a little bit more like a chore. It's one of the reasons why I am not a fan of finishing the Thieves Guild fully, because you've got to do the bit at the end, don't you, where it's like you have like, is it 5 missions in the 5 major holds? Yeah, you've got to do like 25 of them, don't you, or something, or 20 of them, and it's such a killer. If anything feels like that, it just kind of puts me off a little bit. When I say that, and if you've followed my channel for a long time, you know I love a fetch. I'm a bit of a sucker for a fetch quest, but that's more because I like the treasure hunting element of it. So like stuff like No Stone Unturned, I don't mind so much, because you've got a reward, some sort of reward at the end. But the ones that are just go to here and do this, go to there and do that, I'm not normally a fan of. It's like I'm getting followed. Ah, right, we cannot get through. Okay. How do we progress on then? Do we need to go further in this way? For a hunter, yeah. Ah, this one's also... how are we supposed to get through then if we can't open any doors?
When I was young, I journeyed with my father on hunting expeditions into Morrowind.
Ah, here we go. Quora Explorer's Journal Part 2. That damn idiot Erna tripped over a pressure plate and woke up the automatons. Now we're trapped here with no way out unless we want to fight through a horde of angry machines. So be it. Quora never flee from a fight. We'll force our way through to the depths, take down whatever Centurion is coordinating the defences, and claim Far Eye's treasure if I have to beat every automaton to pieces myself. That sounds ominous. Where's that come from? Ah, we've been allowed through now. Oh. Well, I guess we're not going back now.
Masters at subterranean construction. These ruins show only a fraction of their capabilities.
Indeed, Mjol. Have you been reading? Don't want to do that, Mjol. Might start getting ideas. Jnchuthgo Narrowsight. Oh gosh, look at all these dudes. Oh, got stuck. Go on, Mjol. I don't want to fire this weapon near you in case I hit you, kill you. Tell you what we can do. Let's play like a proper restoration mage. Come on, me, I'll keep you in the fight. Well, we killed the Quora Scavenger, which was one of the things we came here for. But, seeing as this looks like one of the new locations, I'm wondering whether we should carry on and explore deeper. And then we'll return these quests afterwards. Who knows what we're going to find in here. What was this? The treasury. Wow, that's a nice weapon. Nice little room, that.
Trying to rob me on the road once. When I drew Grim Sever, I think the poor man soiled his armor.
No one cares about your stories, Mjol. You say the same things over and over again. That's what we need, Mjol. We need a mod that improves your dialogue. Blinds. Is this where we're supposed to be going? It says there. Oh yeah, the blinds. Oh, hello. I remember this from the pictures. Is this one of the areas that leads you down into Blackreach? Yeah, look at this. Falmer Imp. Strange. Mini Falmers. Look at these little Falmer Imps. So weird. They run like the what they called? Oh, what those little blue things you see on Solstheim, Reekling.
I'll paint the snow with your blood.
Grombok. Oh, you look mean.
I've had enough of you.
You're a Falmer that's got the movement and the sound of a troll. Looks like it might be leading us out of here, so I'll have to come back and
When I was young, I
come back to this
journeyed
place.
with my father on hunting expeditions into Morrowind. The
Phase
cliff racers
Jitters
made for
added.
excellent sport.
What's that? Phase Jitters. 5% chance to ignore all damage from a physical attack. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back and properly explore this place. So this opens out into Blackreach. Now we need to get out of here, don't we? Let's just find our way through here. Ideally don't want to get into too many fights. Oh, there we go. Just that little button there. Did not notice that.
Keep your eyes open. I don't like the looks of this place. Huh?
Walk always in the light.
Yes?
Need something?
Raylin, I've accomplished the mission.
I admit, sometimes I wonder if we're really making a difference. But seeing your successes makes me confident that we are.
You should have seen me at the height of my adventuring career. I was fearless and took too many risks. But that's what it was all about.
Vidkun, I've done your task as well.
Excellent! These foul beasts will learn to fear our mercy.
Report back to Serta and Tabalis.
Come, friend! Vidkun invites you all on a glorious hunt!
I'm not falling for that.
You're back. Perfect timing. I have a new task for you.
Okay, what do you need?
A concerned citizen has asked for our aid. Several of Solitude's people have met with mysterious ends, and she suspects vampires. I don't want to pull you away from your pursuit of the Kronvanger and Quora clans, but we must be ready to respond to any citizen in need. I want you and Raylin to meet with this citizen. She's staying at the Winkling Skeever Inn in Solitude. If there are vampires there, we need to crush them quickly. We can't have them attacking a large city like Solitude.
Archery calls for a steady hand. You're shaking
Okay.
the right shopping list.
Yes?
Need something?
I read these actually, and they've not come up yet. The Volkihar dossier. Reports suggest that the Volkihar vampires have been increasingly active in recent months. Any vigilants with information regarding the Volkihar are encouraged to alert the door guard immediately. Kronvanger. Reports suggest that the Kronvanger clan of vampires have been increasingly active as of late. All vigilants are advised to review the following information. The Kronvanger are known as the Spider Clan due to their close relationship with their frostbite spiders. Any areas, that'll explain the legs on the back. Any areas obscured by webbing should be considered a potential location for a vampire ambush. In keeping with their spider motif, the Kronvanger use stealth and poison in their hunts, travel in groups and carry cure poison. The old hulls of eastern Skyrim have traditionally been the Kronvanger's main hunting grounds. Exhibit extra caution in these regions. The following members of the Kronvanger clan have been identified as high-value targets. Narina Evicus, female Imperial, known to be a skilled enchanter and alchemist. Vigilants should be especially cautious of poison and magical attacks if she is present. Namasur Alscarven, male Redguard, reported to be a skilled swordsman as well as a natural leader of underlings. Avoid direct combat and attack from range. Rakoslod, male Nord, former member of the Companions, reported of a strong affinity for beasts. Avoid engagement without backup. Velfred, male Nord, second in command of the clan. No other information is available. Exercise extreme caution. Vlokoslag, male Nord, leader of the clan since at least the early Third Era, extremely dangerous. Avoid direct engagements. Quora. Reports suggest that the Quora clan of vampires has been increasingly active as of late. All vigilants are advised to review the following information. Despite their relatively recent arrival in Skyrim, the Quora have established a substantial power base. Do not underestimate them. Reports from Morrowind indicate that the Quora are distinguished by excessive brutality. Engage accordingly. The Quora headquarters is believed to be located in western Skyrim. Exercise caution when in the region. The following members of the Quora clan have been identified as high-value targets. Aemar, male Nord, reportedly a scholar of Dwemer technology and may possess information on controlling dwarven automatons. Be alert for ambushes. Aemar, male Nord, lead hunter of the Quora, frequently accompanied by multiple underlings, engage only in a group. Malin Masarain, female Breton, in addition to her vampiric activities, Maliel is known to be associated with numerous criminal organisations. Any bounties claimed from her elimination are to be donated to the Church of Stendarr. Agrius Amnis, male Imperial, second in command of the clan, known to have been personally acquainted with clan founder Volrina Quora, assumed to be highly dangerous. Yelkar, male Nord, current clan lord of the Quora, known to be an expert in physical combat and true believer in the Quora's philosophy of merciless brutality. Do not engage without backup. Well, they sound mean.
The suffering the Daedra cause will not go unpunished.
Ah, you're already here, Relin.
Let's gather what information we can.
Yes, no problem.
Do we have business?
Vielia Carmelo.
Need something?
We're with the Vigilants. You requested aid?
Ah, praise the 8. I was worried you'd not get here in time. Yes, I requested assistance. For several nights now, I've been hearing odd noises, scraping, dragging sounds. Last night, I risked a glimpse out my window. It was a vampire, I have no doubt. The beast was followed by several thralls, and they were dragging a body with them. I saw them enter the Hall of the Dead. In the morning, I went to investigate. I didn't enter the hall itself, of course, but I searched outside. And I found this thing. I can't make out much of it, but it says something about a Vampirium Order.
The Vampirium Order. This is bad.
Oh, I hope I was
Okay, why is
helpful.
it bad?
Need something?
Who are the Vampirium Order?
Some of the most dangerous vampires on Tamriel. From what limited knowledge we have of them, they've wormed their way into every part of society. They're said to be masters of disguise, indistinguishable from mortals unless they choose to reveal themselves. The legends say they control much of Imperial society and see all other clans as their puppets. If one of their agents is in Skyrim, we need to act quickly. I borrowed this key from the priest of Arche before you arrived. It should get us into the catacombs. Let's hurry.
Oh, I hope I was helpful.
Oh, yes, you were.
Spiced wine for the winking skeever?
Actually, just a bottle for me.
Kill the Vampirium Order spy. As if she's... What is she doing? Oh no, she's in a trance. Mjol.
Ugh. No telling what monsters might be hiding here.
We found one of the thralls. A strange place this is. Right, we've got a Nordic puzzle. We struggled to work out the last one, didn't we? We had to kind of just wing it a little bit. Let's see if we can see any clues for this one. Unless these are not relevant. Oh, sorry, Miel. You there. Unless they're just there for effect. No, we are gonna work. We're gonna have to work this out, right? Okay. Right, this one is. See if we can see anything around. Ah, here we go. Right, so we've got snake, bird. Is that also bird? Snake, bird, bird. Well, this is the one on the where the snake would be. So let's try that one there.
Danger's about, I can tell. Be
Let's
cautious.
try bird or hawk, whatever it is. This one be another bird. Hey, we're through. Oh my gosh. Did not expect to see a vampire lord down here. Oh, we killed it already. Domna Magia.
This is the end for you.
The whites take you. Die, damn you!
Got some over her eyes. Alright, she's got quite a few things on her. Vampire boots, vampire robes, Vampirium Order blindfold. Weight 1, value 2,500. Agents of the Vampirian Order sometimes wear these to aid in their manipulations. The enchantments allow them to see all potential pawns, living or dead. Interesting. I wonder whether that's something that you can only wear as a vampire. I'm going to try it though. Manifesto Cyrodiil Vampirium. To you whom we have seen stalking at night by eyes keen, transcendent of savages, sating thirst sans avarice, your coffers stay stuffed by social graces robust, none know your nature, save us, none share your fate, save us, none welcome you as kin, save us. On our order, know first that we are no simple tribe of savages, tearing throats with the orgiastic abandon of our scattered tribal brethren. Ours is a civil fraternity to which we are bound, every one by our dual hunger for flesh and influence, by the virtue of imperial structure and bureaucracy. Cyrodiil has become our stronghold in the Third Era, and we suffer no savage rivals within our boundaries, reveal ourselves to none, and manipulate the hand of society to mete out our agendas. On our dual patrons, to Kinfather Molag Bal, who brought forth a blood matron Lame to spy Arche, we owe our existence, as do all vampires, though not all honour him. For him we reveal in the feast and acknowledge the gift adrift of in our veins. To patron Clavicus Vile, beacon o'er our affairs, we owe our successes and social stature. Our bond with Vile makes us unique among our kind, for his guidance steals our savage craving with reason and savvy. For him we live amidst mankind, and twist them to our will from offices of power. On our rivals, most barbaric tribes think themselves powerful by the gift of Baal's blood alone, and squander the gift. There are those, however, who show signs of enlightenments, and earn our attention, those as Glenmoral Word, who live within the walls of Breton cities, or the wet-fang sodality of Blackmarsh, who use magicka to keep captives catatonic and harvest from them the red nectar. These foes may one day threaten to impugn our sovereignty within the boundaries of Cyrodiil, thus compelling our vigilance. Should any encroach upon our dominion, our wrath must be swift and total. On our conduct, to preserve our ideals and way of life, two primary edicts shall be observed. Above all, reveal thyself and our order to no other, for discretion is the greatest of our virtues. Do not feed where you may be found out, or on those who may not suspect your passing. Avoid daylight by lifestyle, dispel common belief in our kind, and maintain supple appearance through satisfaction of the first. Second, devote your pursuits to the procurement of influence, political and otherwise. Our strength is not in physical numbers, but in skillful manipulation of society. Always be mindful of our patrons, and preserve the order. Devote yourself to these ideals always, and the order shall count you amongst our own. Interesting lore, really good. Enjoyed that. So we've got Letter from Beatrix. My honoured master, I have recently learned the location of a Nordic artifact known as the Bloodfire Amulet. My archive suggests it dates back to the early First Era, or perhaps even late Merethic, and holds a great deal of value to the clans of Skyrim. Knowing your interest in such relics, I humbly offer my services in recovering the amulet from its resting place in the catacombs below Solitude. Yours eternally, Beatrix Carelia. Domna's journal. That spy was expensive, but worth every septim. He snatched Carilla's letter right out of her chambers, with her none the wiser. Tried to curry our lord's favour with trinkets, Beatrix. I can't wait to see the look on her face when I stroll into the Imperial City wearing the amulet around my neck. Incompetent thralls. The fools disturb the corpses while searching for the amulet. Well, so be it. A bunch of reanimated Nords won't keep me from my victory over Beatrix. If I have to enthrall all of Solitude to fight my way through, then that's what I'll do. Well, you weren't going to find that amulet down here because I already have it. What, were they all just stood in this little room? Ah, down here.
What was that?
Stendarr's mercy be upon you, for the Vigil has none to
Welcome back. What happened?
I killed the vampire. They were a spy for the Cyrodiil Vampirium Order.
That is disturbing news. Why is a Cyrodiil clan in Skyrim? Well, hopefully you've changed their minds on whatever they were plotting now. We're already fighting 2 clans. We can't handle a third. I'll need to make contact with the Cyrodiil branches of the Vigilants, just in case. In the meantime, we can't let up the pressure. Keep helping the others with their strikes against the Kronvanga and Quora. There's something else going on here, and I want it dealt with.
You have fun freezing all by yourself.
Do you have a minute?
Right, you need to now complete 4 more tasks in order to get to the next stage. So I think I want to end this video here now. Hopefully that gives you enough of a flavour of what this mod entails. So, and yeah, obviously you can play this on either side of the vampire clans as well, so it does seem like quite an interesting mod. Definitely detailed. I like a lot of the new lore that they've added in. Less so much these Radiant quests that you have to complete to get to the next stage, but yeah, I like everything else about the mod. And the stuff we've still not found yet, like this Silverflesh spell that they're talking about now. Maybe that's something that you get later down the line, but yeah, I am Mike the Gaming Dad. I hope you enjoyed this showcase of this new mod, and I will see you next time.